Howdy folks, welcome back to SnowRunner. We are on the village map today. They call it Vologda region since the Phase 3 live server conversion. We're going to take this fine looking rig right here. We're going to put two consumables on it and then two concrete slabs behind that. I have another truck set up to get the oversized cargo, as well as two brick and two metal beam. So let's get to it. Got 6-spot quad axle. See that behind the IX quite often. 8-speed transmission. A low and a low plus besides a high gear. Frankly, I'm not sure what engine is in this because I set it up with the DevTools menu and it just says like engine 1, engine 2, So I just go for what should be the best one. Alright, cargo management. Two consumables. What happened? Oh, I hit B instead of A. Consumables. Let's try this again. 1, 2. Close. And there we are. The blue trailer with the one consumable on it, I got rid of that. I was tired of looking at it. Give me a second. Took a sip of tea right before I hit record. That's been trying to make me cough. I am doing Central Warehouse, and there is a story. I was on Wild River going to do a couple different bridge repairs. They both needed wood. They both needed units of lumber. There was no lumber on the map because I haven't fixed the sawmill. So then I looked to see what I need to fix the sawmill, and I need 4 units of cement to fix the sawmill and only can find 3 between both maps. I'm over on the village map now. I started out on Crater Seen what I could do, not Crater, Wild River. Started on Wild River, seeing what I could do. Came over here looking for cement, since I could only get 3 on that map. And that only by deconstructing one of the rooms. Seemed like a good transmission when it was empty, and I kind of test drove it a little bit. Accelerated to 4th right away. Well, it takes a long time to get to 5th. It doesn't do so good loaded as it does empty. Huh. Kind of running out of transmission choices. I tried default. I tried fine tune and it wouldn't work. Let's try it again since I rebooted. I just rebooted the game a minute ago because I couldn't jump back into the 3880 after creating the other truck. So let's try hitting escape. And it still says only 1 of 1 gear. I think this is a manual transmission. And you're supposed to do something like this. You're supposed to run the truck. You're supposed to run this truck, this transmission, manually, I think. Handbrake's not on. Well, screw that one. Is basically the idea. And then gearbox 1 is what I had. I think that's what I had. You have to do that in order to, yeah, that's the one I had. Whoops, don't gotta do it now. You have to either reload the truck or just simply hit escape to change the gearbox. The off-road's probably gonna be the default is junk. The off-road's probably gonna be slow as shit. Because it's only a 4-speed, but let's give it a try. I need to go through these transmissions myself. I have gone through the general gearboxes in the initial pack. But this one doesn't use the initial pack gearboxes. It uses the gearboxes associated with the mod. And those would be with the mod. Now this is bullshit too. On the public test server, it works a lot better. Maybe I did something with those. Try the high range. Shit, why not? Tried everything else. Is back to an 8-speed. I don't know that it's any quicker. If it got going fast enough for me to hit high gear, it might take off. Oh, and look at the fuel. Oh, yeah, yeah. I haven't touched this truck. It's just a straight up mod. It doesn't have any of my personal tweaks on it. That's what's going on. Or maybe it's because I built it with the Dev Tools menu instead of in the garage. Well, shit. Try going back to this one. Good thing I got some fuel. This doesn't even have the bigger fuel tank that I put on my trucks. I actually like to set up the balanced transmission with a nice gear ratio and mark everything true, because it's a 5-speed And that's all you need, with coupled with the correct gear ratio. Like a 2, then jump to a 5, and then an 8.5, and then a 12 and a 14, something like that. Then it goes just like the Kraz Chabors. For some reason, I don't know what it is. High range probably isn't more than an 8.0 gear-wise. Probably no more than 3rd gear, which I was in anyways. That's at 5th when I came out. Oh my God. Is 5th really that low? If I'd known this truck was going to be such a pain in the ass, I would have just spawned a Kraz Chabors. But I wanted to use this trailer, and I wanted to use something besides the Kraz. What's this gonna do when we get 2 concrete blocks on it? Or slabs, rather. Slabs. It's not gonna move. To come out here, I'd have to curve this way for a little bit and then make a really hairpin turn to come up here. Unless I go, let me get rid of that. This is where everything's going. Warehouse construction. I'll read you the job. Now that's what I wanted to do. Central warehouse. We started building warehouse for the convenience of transporting goods around the village. I need help with the delivery of building materials to the site. A lot of materials will be stored in the warehouse. Start as the time will be. Now, that sawmill thing, they want just a mess of shit. Medium logs, long logs, a sequoia, an oversized container, metal rolls, and cement. Holy bean bags. So anyways, I was trying to get somewhere to get rid of that banner. If I come up there and go all the way around, I end up going back down in. Well, unless I go up to here. I go up that one, turn right, and come around here. Yeah, I like that. So I'll come up here, but hang to the left. Come up here, but hang to the left. And then go up that one. I got plenty of room at the top of this one to kind of plane out, swing wide after coming up this steep ass hill. Concentrating on moving my finger without moving the mouse and not doing so good. Ah, the mouse slides around so easy. It's like it's greased. Actually, you know what? Some nice thick grease would make it harder to move. Stick this in low range, maybe low plus, just to get the gearing. Oh, I got him. I felt the fly buzzing around my nose and I got the bastard. But of course that's why I steered wrong into the rock. Yeah, this thing's a bitch. It's always been a bitch. If you about the only way you can do it is to swing wide, and then you end up tipping over. Whoops. Oh man. Might have to come up with a different plan. That ridge is so sharp that the trailer won't go over it. But coming up over this hump from down there would work 100 times better. See, what you get into here is too much lean and the truck tips over. Load tips over. See, and I'm right back into the same spot I was just in. Oh, is it gonna? Yeah, I caught a winch point. It's not pulling me though. It must be just skidding along the ground. Whoops, V. Got another fly. They're really tiny. They're like new flies. No way I'm sliding the trailer over. The only winch point is the one I was already on. I think, anyways. It is pulling. It's just the trailer is so jammed up. This one is holding. Maybe this doesn't have the most powerful engine. Maybe that's the problem I'm having here. Oh, hey. Just felt something on my arm and went to scratch it, killed another fly. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 on that piece of fly paper. There's another one on that piece of fly paper. Miss that one. Gotta blow my nose. Suppose I could mute this. That's better. Let's see if this engine works better. I mean, we're almost half hour in and I'm not anywhere near halfway done. We're still on the first pick up and deliver. Oh, look at it take off with the engine change. I know I've done my own work on that US Special engine, but that was on the public test server, not the live server. On the live server, that engine's a dog, apparently. Well, of course it's a dog if I haven't worked on it. Everything's a dog until I work on it. That's more like it. Look at her go. Now this engine comes with the mod. That's why it said IX3880 on it. You don't have to go tweak anything to make this engine strong. And look at the better mileage. 3. finally coupled up mileage, some power, some ground speed. Took some switching shit around. When you have a lot of different options with that Dev Tools menu, it's hard to tell what's what. I mean, it's easy enough to read what it says, but what's it going to do when you put it on the truck? Unless you've been in there yourself. Tweaking. Got another one. That's 3 of the 5 items. And now I'll just get this out of the way. Gonna make it? Got a new trailer discovered out of that turn. Now, what I've alluded to as the other truck is going to be no surprise. We got to back up and get an oversized container. Well, I needed it in 8 spot that could move with a heavy load. I mean, so what else am I gonna use? So, cargo management, oversized container. Wish it was a real 8 spot instead of this balancing the thing in midair bullshit. Now what? Oh, that's my doctor's office. They'll have to leave a message. It's a recording that wants me to confirm my appointment tomorrow. But then when you try to push 1, it says invalid entry. And it's what they told you to push. This is gonna be a bitch. I gotta go down in here, kind of switch over. Let me grab this. Okay. It was a real person this time. Not quite sure how to do this, but figure something out. I mean, I could do it. I could go around this road, down this way and over, but that's longer. And then I've got to get over here so I can either back in or I got to back out, one or the other, with that big wide trailer. I think probably back out would be easier. That's a massive mud hole. So I'm just gonna take some trees and whip it in the front door. This with a different truck is a difficult crossing. All I'm getting here is some dangerous water level. I know I've driven by that trailer and made it do that before, but I also noticed that the dirty things job is not done, and I know I've done it. Where does that cut off go? Oh, over here. And then I could, well, I could go that way and then down through the trees and get on the road here. I've done that before. This is just so close to the sawmill ramp. Not sure how that's going to work out. Pretty sure I've done it before. There's another trailer. That ain't worth the 30 points. I don't know if they give me points or not. So you got the sawmill ramp over there. You got a bridge over here. You got the pipeline. Holy shit. So in the future, you go the other way. The other way I was just talking about. I can just skirt the edge of that mud. it on around. I might be able to back out or go around the end, but no. Nah, the trailer would never make it. It's gonna be a bitch to back out though. Unless I pull way forward, get straightened out. But regardless of getting out of here, I gotta load this thing. I need 2 metal, 2 brick. Do I have enough room? I thought I counted up that I would have enough room. I don't have enough room. I need... Well, ain't that a mofo? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I need a 10 spot. I needed a 10 spot and I only gave myself an 8 spot. Son of a bitch, there ain't a fucking thing I can do about it now. Unless I... Actually... Close. Unpack cargo. Remove cargo. But I wanna... just get rid of that and that, not the container. Now escape to VCH. I'll just suspend the container in the air while I change the trailer. Now escape, close functions, go to tools, garage. These big trailers are at the top. Here's the 8. And now I need the 10. 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. There's some more big flatbeds at the bottom. Is it this one? Ah. it makes the rope disconnect. When I select the trailer, pain in the ass. It won't install. None of them will. I try pulling ahead. I think it's the awning sticking out. Now, is that a 10? I don't know. That's only a 5 spot. God dang it. This would be so much easier at a trailer store. There's a gooseneck 8, which could actually carry 10 maybe. What's it look like? No, that's the springy one. I don't know. It's not a 158, whatever. Maybe I should just... No, I got the crane. Those are all 8s anyways. I need a 10. $158,003, I think, is the trailer pack that has the 10 spot. There they are, right at the very top. 10 and an 11. Oh, I got this one on it now. Now back up. Try and get a wheel in there. Let's get the cargo container back on. Love all these visual glitches, and it's just never mind. I started yesterday evening trying to put out an episode on the public test server. But there was a certain job I wanted to do, and I had to get some trucks in place. I spent hours and hours. There was certain trucks I wanted to get in place. I spent hours and hours on that and couldn't produce a video because I never got the trucks in place. I'll leave it packed so when I do my loading, the loading dock can tell that there's already something on it. There we go. There's 2 metal beams and 2 brick besides a container. And now that I'm at 55 minutes to get this far, I can go try and do the rest. If I backed around this corner, that would be fine. Then I could go this way, this way, this way, and then up here and in. I'm only 4 minutes away. If it, need a drink. It depends on how long it takes me to back out of here. Just came around enough, but then I have trouble with not being able to swing the front enough. You know what, if it goes straight back into the woods, that's perfectly fine. I'll just bring it around. I don't want that. I do need to fix the bridge across that river, but that's not the job that I'm on right now. Do I have that? Sure I do. I hate to run over the pretty flowers, but kind of tough shit. Now I go this way. No, I don't need to don't need to do that. I don't think so anyways. That's not the spot. It's up here. Then on top of all the other frustrations, got these damn tiny new flies buzzing around. You can't even see them unless they get right in front of your face. Captain of that boat had a bad day. You know, the stupid thing is I counted it up before grabbing the correct trailer, or what I thought was. But the point is, I counted up how many spots I need and then selected the wrong trailer after the fact. Come on over that hump. It's getting high center there. But the Kraz has the nuts to pull it on over. We're back again, 1 hour, and I said it was 56 minutes that we got loaded. It's 1 hour now. Took 4 minutes including backing out. So, cargo management. I see lumber inside the building. Doesn't mean shit. Contract is signed. The warehouse is built. Everything is covered. The boss sends you his thanks for your work and says that if you need anything in the future in the warehouse, you can take it without asking. Isn't that good? Let's see what we can take. There's 15 brick left. I can already get as many brick as I feel like it. 10 wooden planks. Now those I could take over to the other side, but maybe I'll need them here. 12 metal beams. I've already got access to as many metal beams as I feel like. 10 consumables. I've got access to consumables, as I've unlimited consumables. They're just not centrally located here. They're way over there. I think the thing with this is supposed to be the central location. Vehicle spare parts, and we're back to brick. So no cement. That's what I was hoping to accomplish, was access to cement. Think you would get cement from the quarry, but I mean, they're making concrete slabs and concrete blocks. Don't they use cement in that process? So why shouldn't you be able to pick up some cement? It makes sense to me, but all I know is it's an hour 3, and I accomplished the mission that I accomplished the mission I set out to do. Well, not the one I set out to do, but the one I ended up doing. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.